Can US citizens buy property in India? The property market in India is booming with the prices set to rise in 2022 at the fastest pace in 5 years, while the global pandemic suppressed demand for properties in India. This cooling has reversed moving into 2022. According to analysts, if you are looking for a good investment or if you have ties to India already, you might be wondering whether or not a US citizen can buy property in India. This guide walks through all you need to know, plus our quick guide to some of the best sites, best cities to buy property in India. We shall also introduce Wise as a simple, low cost way to fund your property purchase from the US. Can foreigners buy property in India? Let's look at the most important question. First, can a US citizen buy property in India? Whether or not you can buy property in India will depend on whether or not you hold NRI, non-resident India, or PIO, person of Indian origin status, as well as whether or not you are ordinary resident in India. A non-resident foreigner who is not of Indian origin can inherit property within India from a resident of the country, but can not usually buy property in their own right. If you are foreigner residing in India long term, you may be able to apply for permission to purchase a property, but this requires you to prove your ties to the country and your attention to settle there. Permission is granted on a case by case basis, and people who have already been through the process warn that it can be tricky to arrange. NRI and PIO, on the other hand, can buy property in India even when they are not a resident. Can US citizen with OCI buy property in India? Wondering, can a US citizen of Indian origin buy property in India? There a good news. If you are US citizen and hold on OCI, overseas citizen of India card, you shall be able to buy most types of property in India even if you are not living there. Key expectation Key exceptions include agricultural land and properties and plantation which can not be bought by non-residents. To complete your property purchase, you shall need to provide some paperwork and nominate a power of attorney, which allows someone else to act on your behalf through the purchase process as you would not be physically present. We shall take a look at the step by step process you shall need to follow next. Buy property in India from USA step by step. 1. Confirm you are eligible to buy property in India. Before you even start your property search, you shall need to make sure you fulfill at the requirement to purchase a property in India. This means you shall need to have proof of your NRI status, or if you are resident in India of non-Indian origin, you shall need to get advance permission from the Reserve Bank of India. Second, find a trusted local Indian solicitor, notary, and real estate agent. Navigating property purchase, particularly if you may not be in the country throughout the process, is tricky. Get good local advice and engage a solicitor and realtor who can help you find a property and work through the purchase stress free. Third, collect the documents required to complete your property purchase. When you buy a property in India from the US, you shall need to have several documents lined up, including your OCI card and a specific notarized power of attorney. Arranging all of these in advance makes good sense, so you shall know you are organized at the point you find your dream home. 4. Find your perfect place and agree the sale price. Now for the fun part, finding your property in India and agreeing to the deal. We shall take a look at some of the best cities to buy property in India. A little